Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's Friday night. Friday night time. Are y'all glad to see Friday?
Yeah.
If you have to work this weekend, this may not be your weekend, but it is mine, and I'm glad to see it here.
Yeah.
We're not making a big heavy supper tonight. If we eat anything, it'll be a little leftover pizza. We probably won't eat that, but I am going to make, this will probably last more than one setting. I'm going to make our version of our apple, partial version. We do add raisins, but I don't know if we have raisins or not, but I didn't even think about raisins. This is about 2 heaping tablespoons of Duke's mayonnaise. And into that, I'm going to add about a good teaspoon of lemon juice. This is going to do 2 things. This is going to help to preserve our apples, keep them from getting brown, and it's also going to give it just a special little tang and make this into a fruit dressing. And I'm going to put that's equivalent of 1 teaspoon. And I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of white granulated sugar.
2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons, Mama. 2 spoons. And now here's my handy dandy whisk. This could make a little noise.
A little scratchy.
A little scratchy, but you got to do a little scratchy sometime to cook.
Is this enough carrots and washed, or should
I think that should be enough, Mama. If it ain't, we'll add a few. Now I'm just stirring this up and getting it good smooth. Now, anytime you're making anything with sugar, a little sweet, if you add a touch of salt, it'll bring that sweet out. You bakers know that. So that's just enough salt to kind of bring out that sweetness. I know y'all can't see me mixing this, but trust me, it's mayonnaise, lemon juice, and a little bit of sugar.
And a sprinkle of salt.
And a sprinkle of salt. Thank you, Mom. So, now I'm going to use the handy dandy chopper, the mini chopper, and I'm going to do these carrots up right quick because I want them small. Now, I'm going to tilt y'all down. Let's see what y'all are saying here. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, Miss Betty. How are you? Hey, Shirley. Hey, Sheila. Let's go right down here to the chore board, and let's see what I can do with some carrots. Now, this little chopper will take a lot of stuff in it, except if you bind them blades up, then it don't do too good. Oh, I have mentioned raisins, and Mama's on the raisin look. Don't stay bent over there too long, Mama. You know that. And I'm just going to pull these a few times. They don't have to be carrot mush, but I do want them all to be bite size. This is what you're looking for. You want just little bite-sized pieces. You see how easy that was? And I'm going to dump that right in the bowl. And this will kind of help me see how many carrots I need. Mama, I think you've got plenty of carrots here. Put my blade in first, because sometimes I forget that. And then just load it down here. Let's just use all these that she got out and washed. So what have y'all been up to today? It is hot here today, in my opinion. And I'll tell you something else that it is. It is natty. That's right, gnats. What on earth? I was outside, and there was gnats flying everywhere. I was just like, and I thought, ooh, I hate these old gnats. And another lady was there with someone, and they said, we've been swatting these gnats all day out here. What's coming? I said, I don't know. But the gnats are plentiful. The gnats are plentiful. Sometimes I wish those 2 gnats that made it on the ark hadn't made it. I could do without them, I do believe. I hate a gnat because, But I'll have to get my gnat traps out and set them around and try to catch me a few. And usually I use, if I have apple peels or something like that, they don't smell or anything as they're going away, other than just fermented. And I'll put some apple cider vinegar, and I usually put it either in a glass container, put a little hole in some saran wrap. That helps. Or even I have, which somebody told me they make drinks in them. I guess that's what it is, a drink shaker. I had one of those and I found it. As soon as I seen it, first thing that came to my mind, that'd be a gnat trap. And it was one of those shakers. It's got a little cap on it even. So I guess they shake drinks, mixed drinks. I've seen them do it, and they sometimes put a glass in it and shake it. Well, those little shakers, they look nice. And you can take a plastic cup or something and stick down in those little shakers, put your apple cider vinegar, your apple cores and all that, and then put the lid on it and those little holes in the top. You can tape up some of them from underneath and just leave one hole, and they'll go down there and they can't get out. So I'm going to tell you the ingredients for, that was the carrots, and I'm going to put celery, apples, and some pecans. And if you have some raisins, white golden raisins, or the black raisins, either one are delicious. Now I'm not putting the celery through the chopper because I want some cubes. I want them cubed up pretty good. And I'll get.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you, Mama. I'll get Puller happy and I'll have them all gummed up. This is a go-to for us in the summer. Is apple carrot salad, or apple raisin salad, or celery. I mean, anything with vegetables. Sometimes I just look at we always keep a bowl of vegetables on the counter here, and sometimes I just look at the bowl of vegetables and think, I need to use up some of them. I'm going to make a quick little salad. And it works out real good, doesn't it, Mama?
Yeah, I forgot to put my glasses on.
Can you see us, Mama?
No, that's how come I know.
Let's see if there's any Hey Mama jokes you get tonight. Folks, y'all heard her. She can't see. She don't have her glasses on. And
I can't even see me good, let alone the right.
Mama has discovered, now that she started wearing glasses, that she needed glasses.
Yeah, I better go get them on before I start straining my eyeballs out.
You look different without them, Mama, already.
I looked in there and I thought, I just can't even hardly see me.
Oh, in the video?
Yeah, in the camera.
It'll do it. You'll get used to them, and it relaxes your eyes, and you can see, and then it's a big deal to go without them. Do y'all ever just make salad, fruit salad or something like that in the summertime? I probably ain't going to have no pizza tonight. We have that leftover pizza, and you hate not to eat it. But I probably ain't going to eat it. I'm probably just going to eat a bite of this, and that's going to be supper. Folks, we don't cook like I tell you sometimes. Now, you'll notice a difference probably. We used to come on every night and cook, but we only filmed normally, used to Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday or Friday. And we didn't film as often. And since we started doing lives, we try to do one daily. And so there's a lot of nights this would be what we would eat even last summer. So y'all may think they don't cook like they. Well, we cook pretty much like we used to. We just used to show you all more cooking than the nights that we didn't. Like I've told you, there's been.
I can see us now. I just
there's
can't
been
read the right.
there's been very few times in the past 2 years that you all haven't been with us when we cooked.
Yeah.
So eating a fruit salad or a vegetable salad or something like that, that's not unusual for us. Because when I'm hot, I don't really want to eat. Maybe I'll lose some weight this summer. These are Honey Crisps. I've got some big ones and I got some little ones, and I don't want a whole bunch, so I'm just going to do a couple of little ones in a.
May not need the big one too.
Mama, don't you want me to have it?
Yeah, maybe.
She wouldn't let me have. What would you let me have the other night, Mama? Oh, the chicken. She wouldn't let me have hardly any chicken. And now she's cut me down on apples. Now she's cutting me down on my apple intake.
That's not right, is it?
No, Mama. You oughtn't be so stingy with apples.
I don't believe in being saving.
With apples. Mercy. These are good apples for salads. Like I said, that lemon juice I put in there, that's going to help preserve a little bit of that brownness. Keep some of it, not preserve it, but keep it from being on there. And we don't want that brownness. We want just the beautiful whiteness of these apples. Because once they start turning brown, I don't know if they, I guess they taste different, but I don't care for them as good. I know that. I'm just going to line them up here.
Getting fancy.
Get a chop on them. And then I'm going to dice them. And that's what we'll do. I've got to allow a little extra time tonight. I'm going to have to hurry because it's warm. It's 74 degrees out there right now. 74 degrees at 7:30. Now Maggie is going to want to go out there in a few minutes when I get through here, and she's going to want to lay and roam until dark. And I know that because that's what she does. And then when she gets tired of that business, she'll be wanting her treats, and she'll say, "Come on, let's go. Time for treats."
She loves her treats, don't she?
I'll get up and bring her in, get her treats. But that's okay, because that's what she likes to do. It's a little hot for me out there. I wouldn't sit up there. Now, the other night was a good night. It was in the 60s.
It was cool the other night.
Mama, it wasn't cool. It was 60s.
It was cool to me. It had a window.
Mama, I have to get your glasses. Can you read that?
I can't read it, but I can see me and I can see its words.
Soak apples in Sprite to keep them from turning dark. Yes, Pam, that works, and so does orange juice. I'm just going to dump them in here in a minute, and that'll keep them from turning dark tonight. And that little bit of lemon juice will do the trick. So now that I've lined all these up here, I'm just going to go across them and do a rough chop and just cube them a little bit. Basically, just getting them into bite size. And but yeah, you're right. Sprite will work. I use orange juice.
Salt water will work.
Salt water will work. Cold salt water. But just putting them in this mayonnaise and lemon juice will also keep them from turning dark. And I'm just going to give it a fold, just like this. You see what it's turning into? Isn't that wonderful? It tastes so good. Now I have a recipe that you use a little bit of orange juice in for a fruit salad. I'll have to get it out sometime and show that one to y'all. I may not need that big one, Mama. You're right. This little one's going quite the distance. And I've got another one. You didn't want me to have it, so I ain't going to use it.
Yeah, don't use it.
Save it.
I ate a little one the other night, but I don't think
I actually got a fresh piece of bread the other night. Besides that one y'all seen us eat, the crusty loaf. She brought home a loaf of bread, and she actually opened it, and I actually got a fresh piece of bread.
Baby, poor baby.
I hadn't had a fresh piece of bread in years.
Oh, Johnny, stop it.
I hadn't.
Finish a loaf before you start. I know you won't.
I hadn't. It's always 3 days old.
It ain't Johnny. Johnny, you're mean.
Mama, if you bring home a fresh loaf of bread, what do we eat?
We finish up what we've got.
I rest my case. We finish up the old loaf.
Oh, I let you have fresh bread.
The other night you did. I bet I got it took away from me because I said, I get fresh bread tonight. She goes, oh, there is another. Let me. I said, Mama, I'm keeping this fresh bread. This first time I've had any in a long time.
Oh,
It tastes so good. I didn't know bread was. I didn't know fresh bread tasted so good. It was just fresh. It had just been baked that day. You could tell.
He's gonna get a whipping.
Now, Mama, am I lying?
No, but you've had fresh bread before.
That one time when you wasn't home and I snuck it.
Oh, you said.
I snuck that piece of fresh bread. Okay, we talked about gnats. What about ticks?
Ooh, I found a tick on me the other day.
Mama played in the garden the other day. When she took her shower, I think I've got a tick right there. We just spoke of it.
Uh-oh.
Do y'all ever do that when you... I don't... Just talking about it. And said she found a little bitty tick on her.
Tiny baby. It was tiny, the tiniest little old thing.
Little dark tick. Well, I'm glad that's all you had. It's time to treat your babies. Fur babies. What's the best fur baby tick and flea medicine y'all use? Or collars, or...
I don't like the collars on them much.
No, I never did like the collars, but I have used them in the past. What do y'all use on your fur babies? We take Maggie to the vet, and she gets a pill that lasts a month, and that's what she's been getting. But I've researched what she takes, and it's supposed to be safe and all that, but I've not really researched any others. There's different brands. But it's that time of year.
Oh, yeah.
Summer is a busy time.
Check your kids often.
Yeah, check your youngins, them babies. Fur babies and real babies. Summer's a busy time of the year. There's stuff to do all the time. Check the ticks, do something with the gnats, feed the hummingbirds.
Fleas, tick and fleas.
Tick and fleas, woo. Take care of the garden. Birds eating your seeds. We have lettuce coming up. It won't be long. We'll have some wilted lettuce.
I may go buy some before then.
Go buy some lettuce?
Yeah.
When Momma, everybody on here said the other night you could use any kind of lettuce and wilt it with some bacon grease. Didn't y'all?
I've never tried, iceberg lettuce at all.
Well, Mama, some people on here did.
Romaine lettuce probably would be good.
Romaine lettuce would probably be a good substitute. So we'll get us some romaine and try. Why don't we do that? We'll make that a little mission.
Well, we don't have romaine at the store yesterday.
Are you baking the cake tomorrow, Mama?
I don't know.
That cake who sent that cake recipe in? With the white cake mix.
It was on that, you put it next door, didn't you?
We'll try that maybe for our next cook-along, because I think that cake will be wonderful.
We ain't having a cook-along tomorrow.
No cook-along tomorrow. We got all kinds of chores to do tomorrow. Like I said, it's busy in the summer. But the white cake mix, y'all get you a white cake mix, and it was orange juice. It's only 2 things you really need. And then follow the directions on the cake box, and that's all we're going to do. And we're going to have us a cook-along. And we're making an orange, was it orange cake? Orange something. Well, I'll look it up. So this is the what we have. Like I said, if I had raisins, I'd throw them in here.
You've not put your pecans in.
No, not yet. I would throw the raisins in there, but look, it's still pretty. I like it. And the only thing that's in there is the mayonnaise, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2 large tablespoons, probably a quarter of a cup of mayonnaise, and 2 teaspoons of sugar, a dash of salt, and that was just 2 apples, 2 regular sized apples, and I always get this wrong, 2 ribs of celery. Is it stalks or ribs, Mama?
Stalks is the whole thing.
Stalks, the whole thing. 2 ribs, 2 pieces, long pieces of celery. And to this I'm going to add probably would be the equivalent of about 1/4 of a cup of pecans that are already been crushed. I don't know the brand of these. We bought these from a church. That's where we usually get our pecans.
One of my friends sells them every year.
That's what they do for a church fundraiser, and we always buy them from them. You can use red apples, just bright red delicious apples in this, and it makes it awfully pretty. Oh, and it did have a teaspoon of lemon juice in it. And now, for fun, for grins, I'm going to add a little bit of fresh shredded cheddar cheese out of this bag. This is so freshly grated, it has not even been opened yet.
I just bought it yesterday, so it is fresh, ain't it?
It is.
I don't know how long it's laid.
Don't it smell fresh to you, Mama?
Smells like sharp cheddar cheese.
Sharp cheddar cheese, fresh
Sharp
right out of the bag.
cheddar.
Fresh grated. And I'm going to put about 1/4 of a cup of this in here. Can y'all see? That's all I'm doing, 1/4 of a cup. Because it ain't cheese salad, it's apple salad with cheddar cheese. And that's it, folks. There we go. Now to this, you can add bananas. I don't usually put bananas unless I'm going to eat it that very day, all of it. Or if I'm taking it somewhere, I have put bananas. But this is just a quick little salad. Mama, you want to get the fancy bowls out?
The fancy bowls.
Yeah. And we'll eat this for supper.
Styrofoam bowls or glass bowls.
Dude, let's just do the fancy bowls.
Styrofoam.
We're just doing fancy tonight.
Yeah,
We ain't washing dishes.
More.
Mama's still on her kick. Mama is still... My aunt came over today, her sister, and she is still moving and rearranging and springing. She's in the spring cleaning, rearranging mode, aren't you, Mama? And I can guarantee you, I've not even asked, but I can just about guarantee you that she's already in her mind today started developing quite an extensive list for me for tomorrow. Is that about right, Mama?
Yeah.
What have you got for me to do tomorrow?
We need to get potting soil and
Potting soil. Mm-hmm.
we need to do some work in the garden.
Here is the apple, carrot, and celery salad. You could add all those in it, but we call it apple, carrot. And sometimes I'll put raisins in. And then we do make a salad. We've made it on here before. That is just carrots and raisins and mayonnaise. And it's so good. Y'all have a recipe for this? I love... What did it say? I love... That bowl. Is it on sale? Chris, this bowl is hardly ever on sale. Period. Even
The buy.
it's to buy. You really can't buy this bowl. This is the That's a Bowl Junior, and it's usually a host gift in Tupperware. Now, it was on sale month before last. It came with a set. So every once in a while you'll find this one, but normally it is a free gift for the host, and it's the That's a Bowl Junior. Now, they make different colors and stuff sometimes that are about that size, but they're different. But that one is usually hardly ever on sale. Mama, you want to bless it?
Yeah, and I've done ate it by trying it out.
Mama?
Shame on me.
Let's bless this right quick, because this really is our supper. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for the nourishment of our bodies. Dear Lord, we just pray that you'll be with us and watch over us. Dear Lord, be with each and every prayer request that's been posted and those that are just unspoken in the heart. Dear Lord, you know them all. You know the answers, and we know that, dear Lord. And we just pray that you will always lead, guide, direct us in your will and your glory. Amen. Okay, Mama, you've done tasted of it. What did you think?
Taste is good. If it's set just a few minutes, it'd be better.
Delicious. Delicious. When you put that mayonnaise and that lemon juice and that little bit of sugar, it makes a dressing. And then, as you add everything in it, you keep folding it to keep everything fresh. It's just crunchy. It's got a little sweet, but it's not over sweet. Is it?
No.
And
The raisins would make it a lot sweeter.
mm-hmm. Or craisins. This would be good with craisins. Dried cranberries.
I had some of them too, I thought. You know where they might be out there in that other refrigerator?
Raisins?
Craisins.
Craisins? We're going to do an inventory. Write it all down.
Well, Lexington might be working till we can tell her.
Oh, Alexa, right minutes, really, just right before I started this video, she came on and said some stuff that made sense this time. So I think she's connected. I think we may have internet. I think we really may have internet. Since the 6th of this month, we've not. But I think we may have it now.
I didn't think they said till May the
It was
3rd.
They extended it to May the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa, are you connected to the internet? Yes.
Yes. Looks like this device is connected to the internet at the moment. If you are having connection issues, I can take a look to understand what's going on. It could take about 2 minutes. Is that okay?
No, that's okay. Don't worry. She's connected to somebody's internet somewhere.
Yes. Looks like this device is connected
Alexa,
to the internet at the moment.
stop, please.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
She seems sad.
She ain't worked in a month, wouldn't you be sad?
No, I wouldn't.
No, that she had to come back and start working.
Something else you could put in here that's delicious, and I have done that before, is marshmallows. Miniature marshmallows. That's good. You still got those Easter marshmallows?
Yeah, there's a few of them, I think.
That would be good if they were fresh. Mmm. That is filling. It tastes good. I have no idea what the calorie count is or the carb count.
High.
I don't think it'll be terrible. Do you?
Apples, sugar,
Apples and a
cheese. No.
teaspoon of sugar. The cheese don't have much carbs. The apples do have carbs. The celery does not. The carrots do. And what little bit of sugar I put in there. But the mayonnaise doesn't have any. I think this could be a good carb-friendly thing without marshmallows or raisins. Tanya says hers is the same. Oh, Tanya, you put peaches in this? That would be so good. But now that would up your carbs a little bit. But no raisins, she said. Thank you, Sandy. We love y'all too. Pamela, how much sugar? I put the equivalent. This has got a little wooden spoon in that we keep in here just for that. I think when I measured it out, it equals a half a teaspoon. And I put 4 halves. And I didn't really, it was just level. So I think I put 2 teaspoons of sugar in it. But now, once again, let me caution you. Which if you go exactly and use 2 small apples and I put about 1/4 of a cup of carrots. Your amounts are going to change. Now the original recipe on this that we used to have always called for 5 apples.
That's a lot, though.
And 4 or 5 carrots. Shredded. Now I don't like them shredded because when you shred them they're longer. I like them chopped or run through a chopper. The carrots. But and it called for half a cup of mayonnaise and I think a tablespoon of sugar, if I can remember. It's been a while since I've seen the original recipe.
You don't follow it.
Well, if I remember them, I don't ever look for a recipe. It's kind of like the 7-layer salad. You don't have to have a recipe. But this is a good summertime hot day. Still 73 degrees at 8 o'clock meal. If you're allergic to nuts, you don't have to use them by no means, but you could substitute something else. What could you put instead of nuts? You could crumble up, if you're going to eat it quick enough, you could probably crumble up some Roma noodles would be good, if you can eat Roma noodles. You could crumble up cookies in this too, like vanilla cookies. But they would get soggy. But if you just want that little bit of crunch, you could add a little something else to have that. But anyhow, this will last us probably through tomorrow as a little go-to. I need to find this plastic salad.
Plastic salad.
No, sorry, Karen. Pistachio salad recipe. I'm ready to make that tomorrow. Well, Karen, it's super simple. It's a box of instant pistachio pudding in a tub of Cool Whip.
I think so.
And you can add pineapple drained, is it?
Mm-hmm. Crushed pineapple.
Crushed pineapple drained. And you can add pistachios to it if you want.
And marshmallows.
And marshmallows.
No milk.
Miniature marshmallows. Yeah, Susan, that's what we call craisins. Dried cranberries. They would be delicious in this. Oh, Betty, I hate that. I would think a nut allergy would be one of the worst, because you don't know where nuts may be hiding, like in fast food restaurants in their oil, which I'd say a lot of fast food restaurants may not use peanut oil, but finer restaurants would, sit-down restaurants would, and you can order chicken and get involved with some nut oil of some kind and be in trouble. So, 1 can of crushed pineapples, 1 tube of Cool Whip. Chris Weimer is putting, W-I-E-M-A-R, Chris Weimer just posted the recipe for, thank you, Chris, for the pistachio salad. There wasn't any water, right? Just crushed pineapples. Mm-hmm. Karen, yep, just crushed pineapples. Drain them. Drain them and drink that juice. Don't throw it away. Mandarin oranges would be good. This is another one of those base salads. You can take this, what we put in here tonight, and you can put anything else you want to in it. Pineapple would be good in it. Craisins would be delicious in it. That's what I would think, because it's got that tang. Raisins are good in it. You could put peaches. Somebody just said that. There's all kinds of things you could add to this. Mandarin oranges would be good in it. See? That celery just gives it a little snap, a little bite. The apples have got that crunch. The nuts have got a little crunch. It's a very textural salad. Everything in it's got a little bit of a crunch to it. The dressing is very good. Now, I would use rice wine vinegar in this if I didn't have lemon juice or whatever. But y'all know my lemon juice is the Minute Maid in the freezer. It comes in a white box. Mama showed y'all the box the other day. It's at the big store in the freezer section. This, you won't see this. You'll see a white box with this on it. But we use this all the time, and it's delicious. And it's just like, to me, I put it in tea, and I don't like fake lemon flavor.
And it's 7 lemons it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. The equivalent of the juice of 7 lemons.
Mm-hmm.
I like everything but the cheese. I like a Waldorf salad too. Oh yeah. You don't like the cheese? A lot of people probably don't. Don't drain the pineapples, Janet. Oh, you don't drain the pineapples in your pistachio pudding? We always have.
No, I don't think we do in that, do we?
Mama, I thought when we made it the other day, did you not drain them?
You know, I don't remember.
Mama says she don't remember now. I don't know that I've ever made it myself. Maybe once.
I know I did for my soda salad.
We did for soda salad. We definitely drained it because that was always the issue. Because in soda salad, you have to retain the juice and use it in the topping. And my dad would always try to eat it, drink it.
Maybe I didn't. That makes the pudding.
Somebody tell us, do you drain it or don't?
I think that mixes the pudding up.
Mama says she thinks that mixes the pudding now. Have you ever orange fluff sub? Mama makes orange fluff.
Mm-hmm.
It is so good.
I call it creamsicle.
And we added chopped pecans. Yeah, we do add chopped pecans in ours. But you can add pistachios. I don't drain the pineapples. So Linda says she don't drain the pineapples.
No, I don't think you do.
Now Mama's turn to say she don't drain them either, Linda.
Because that's what I mix the pudding. You mix the pudding.
Betty Sue says you got to have that juice to mix the pudding. That's what Mama's saying too. So you don't have to drain it. That's even better. You use the juice to mix the pudding. That's right. That's good. 82 degrees there, Martha. Wow. Watergate salad. That's another name for it. I don't drain it. Kathy Guy says she don't drain hers. Okay, it's official. We're not draining. Do not drain, Judy says. I don't drain mine, Francine says. I love any kind of salad. I do too, Lisa. Regina says she does drain hers. I don't know. I don't think Mama does. She can't remember.
I used it for the pudding.
Better Google. Better Google it, Carolyn says. That's right, Carolyn.
You remember it says mix it with your Cool Whip, and I mixed it with my pineapple.
Yeah, Mama says she remembers for sure now. She always mixes it says to mix it with the Cool Whip, but she mixes it with the pineapple juice.
And it dissolves the pudding real good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, folks, y'all got a Hey Mama joke? We're fixing to go to the porch. Hey, Carolyn, you're watching from South Carolina? Where do cows go? Oh.
Where does cows go?
Brenda Mullins. I like that. Mama. Hey, Mama.
Oh.
Where do cows go for entertainment? I like that one, Brenda.
To the cow's bar. Bar.
To the cow's bar? Cow's barn? Mama, I can't see you. Brenda, that's a good one. Thank you.
What was the answer?
Well, you got to tell me, Mama. That's your job.
I told you the cow's bar.
The cow's bar. The cow's bar? No, Mama, to the movies.
Movies. Oh. I wouldn't have come up with that one.
Claudia says, when in doubt, Google it. That's right.
You can if your internet's down for a month.
We forgot about Google because we ain't had internet. Can I put crushed pineapples in this salad that you just made? Yeah, Pamela. Crushed pineapples would be good in it. I would drain those, though, for sure. I would drain anything I put in here. I wouldn't want any liquid in it. Do not drain the pineapples, Sherry says. Do not drain the pineapples on that pistachio. Do drain it when you put it in here. That was filling.
Oh, yeah.
Tastes great. Can't hear Mama? Gwenda, that's a normal occurrence. Mama talks low. Mama's a low talker. Hey, Mama, why do eggs tell... Amy McMarkin says, hey, Mama, why do eggs tell each other jokes? Amy, that is...
To crack the yolks.
Well, Mama, I'll give that one to you. But it cracks them up. They jump over the moon. That's a good one, Betty. But it was they went to the movies. Thank you, Gwen. Have a good evening, John and Mama. You too, Linda. Have a great evening. Well, Ann, I think I've not went in there and looked because literally, as we was, I don't know if y'all ever done any lives, but it takes a minute. You have to put your heading in there, and you have to go through a couple of screens now. And like when I was coming on, I looked over at Alexa out of habit, and the time was on. I said, "She's got
Have it added to your shopping list."
Add what?
I don't know what she's added
Attitude.
to What she added to the habit. She added habit to the shopping list. I glanced over there out of habit and I said, well, she's got the correct time. And I said, is she working? And Mama said, it looks like she is. So she just says she's hooked up to the internet. So they may have gotten it fixed today. The deadline, one of the deadlines they had given me was tomorrow. So, and then today they gave me Tuesday of next week, May 3rd. So we will see. We'll take whatever we get. You know, there's more serious things in the world than not having internet.
But she did say right now she was working.
Right now she's working. I'll take that and be happy about it. There's more serious things in the world than not having internet, even for a month. I know it's pretty serious, but there are other things, you know, that could be going on. So we'll just take what we have and be thankful for it. But I'll tell you one thing. We sure will appreciate her, because let me tell you something. Me and Mama both have realized how much we depend on her.
Oh, yeah.
We can't even go shopping because we didn't make a list. We forgot to. We have got a habit. We just yell at her name. I ain't going to say it because she'll. And say, add that to the list. And she does it. And
She's
so
good.
it comes up on my phone, and Mama says, you going to stop at the store? And I say, yes, ma'am. I'll get the list. Look around, see if you need anything else. And we're good, ain't we?
Yeah.
It's been a month. We've not had our helper.
We've had to depend on ourselves. That's hard.
It's hard. And we didn't have the old-fashioned. Mama's kept a grocery list on the refrigerator for years. Hey, Mama, what did the cow say
We're on cow jokes.
when she got on the bus? Terry, that's a good one.
What did the cow say when she got on the bus?
Uh-huh.
No.
Move over.
Move over. I was going to say turn my milk or it bounces some.
Oh. AT&T better not charge you. The last person I talked to, now I'm going to tell y'all. I've not been happy with not having internet. Mama, I've got something here in the way, but I want you to get in there. But when I have called and talked to them, their representatives have been wonderful. I've not had any bad ones. They're all very pleasant. The last one I got a hold of, and I don't know his whole name. It may be a fake name. I don't know, but he went by Craig. And let me just tell you, Craig went above and beyond the call of his duty, in my opinion. I got him 4 or 5 days ago. And he looked at where I'd called different days to check, because I always wait till after the deadline. I give him 4 or 5 hours, then I call and say, do you have any idea what the next deadline would be? And they give me the next one, which is usually 48 hours. And he said, Mr. Jones, I see you're having to call in. He said, I know that's a lot to have to call in. He said, I'm going to start calling you. And so he called me every evening and said, even if I wasn't able to answer, he would call and leave a message and say, this is Craig from AT&T. I've checked, there's no change. I hope you have it by tomorrow. If not, I'll be contacting you tomorrow. He contacted me today. Today. I couldn't get it. I was in a meeting. And he left a message that he was going to be off for the next 2 days or whatever. But he would contact me. And hopefully it would be fixed by the time he contacted me next. I mean, just above and beyond the call of duty. So I'm really pleased with the representatives and the people who work there and the people behind it. And I'm sure that, they would love to have had it fixed to keep people from calling and reporting and being upset. So I'm sure it was a real problem, probably a big problem. And we trust now it's working. And if it's not, if it's till Tuesday, we'll just, there's worse things, but we'll make it, or whatever happens, we'll just deal with it. But anyway, I'm not throwing off on them because their representatives were great. Okay, how do you make friends with a squirrel? Donna, I think I've got that one covered. Donna Adams. Mama, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's see.
With a squirrel.
How do you make friends with a squirrel?
No.
Act like a nut.
Oh, I can do that good.
Hey, Mama, Why is it hard to make a scarecrow?
A scarecrow.
A scarecrow. Why is it hard to make a scarecrow?
Get them
Sandy, that's funny.
Get them to land and sit still.
Sandy, is it Marchetsky? I may have just destroyed your line. I apologize. Marcheski. Mama, why is it hard to build why is it hard to make a scarecrow? Because you're just grasping at straw.
Grasping at straw.
That's funny, Sandy.
That's a real good one.
Hey, Mama, what do you call a country where everyone drives a pink car?
A country where everybody drives a pink car.
Jane, it took me a couple of reads to get that one in my head. I was like, what? I got it.
A pink car.
It's a little hard, Mom.
I don't think I can think of as pink flamingo.
No. What do you call... Here's the key word in this is country.
Country.
What do you call a country where everyone drives a pink car? A pink carnation.
A pink carnation.
Carnation.
Oh.
Pink carnation. I think that one's funny, Jane.
That is a good one.
Jane, that was funny. A pink carnation. Folks, we're going to say goodnight. I hope you enjoyed this salad. We're going to use this salad for a snack tomorrow or maybe dessert tomorrow. I don't know what we'll cook tomorrow. I'm sure all day long.
How much work we get done.
We may have this and a bologna sandwich if Mama works me hard. I know her like a book, and when she has spent all week
getting ready to
get ready to clean. Do y'all get ready to do stuff? We do. We get ready to go. We get ready to get ready. Like we're getting ready to get ready here. So Mama's getting ready to clean, to get ready to clean. And it's spring, and it's spring cleaning, garden time. She's been working out in the garage. They have today. And did you do that yesterday too? Or you worked in the...
No, I worked in laundry.
She's reorganizing all of our food.
I ain't got that time yet.
And trying to get it all stacked in the shelves just right so she can take all the old out and redo and refix and rotate,
take out the older, put in the new, reset.
Take out everything. And I don't know what else she's up to. I've seen some signs of stuff.
I'm gonna rest probably.
I've seen the porch when I come in have been changed yet again. Not even sure what's going on with that.
Oh, it's got the leaves off from it too.
See what I mean? So that'll be some work for me in the morning. But what I'm going to do, I was out in the yard this morning, about 15 or 20 till 6. And me and Maggie was out there. And the birds, I think they were practicing for some Broadway show. I never heard so much singing. Every tree was full of birds. Every tree was full of noise and singing.
Keyed up.
There was a lot of bird singing going on this morning. And Maggie was so distracted, she couldn't hardly keep her mind on her business. And I had to remind her. I said, girl, get your mind on your business and quit being so nosy. Them birds ain't talking to you. Now, come on. But they were full. I have heard them that much before, but it was just like lots of birds. And I said
they were happy this morning.
I said to myself, Self, if you didn't have to work today, you could sit right on this porch for about an hour and drink coffee and listen to them beautiful birds. So I thought in the morning, I thank the Lord willing, I'm going to go out there and listen to them beautiful birds and drink coffee and just have a
they
good...
They may go on vacation tomorrow.
I'll probably go out there in the morning and be like they do in the library. And I thought, in the morning, I'm going to come in here and sit and drink my coffee and enjoy these beautiful birds for about 30 or 40 minutes. Get myself all just relaxed in nature. So if you got a way of getting out in the morning and listening to some birds, I recommend you do it. Because this morning it was beautiful. And That's my plan. Do y'all get up early on the weekends? I tend to get up on my days off. I tend to get up earlier than ever because I wake up and I'm like, I'm off today, and I think, let's get the day started. Let's have some coffee. Let's get in there and get to that coffee pot just fast as I can. Do y'all think that way? Do y'all ever wake up or go to bed early so you can go ahead and wake up and get you some coffee?
No.
I do. Some of y'all do too. I know y'all. I know some of y'all out there are thinking, yes, John, I do that. I go into bed, so I get up and get. It's too late to drink coffee. So what's the next best thing? Sleep through it till the morning gets here so you can drink your pot.
It's called drinking a cup, but you drink pots.
Oh, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you one more thing. One more thing. Now, I don't know where this came. I don't know nothing about it, except I got it. A friend of mine at work went to this store, and they have stuff. It's kind of like a bins, where they put stuff in. They have, I guess, overstock. She bought me this. Have y'all seen these? Well, I'm just going to report in today. This is my first day of using it, and when I got it out this morning, I honestly doubted. These things work. This is a gallon. And I started out with it full this morning. Can y'all see? It says 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m., and 9 p.m. What time is it?
8.
It's just 8. I'm past 9 o'clock anyway. This little thing here worked. And I don't know even how to say the name of it. And it's backwards for y'all. But it's VINSGUIR. So she brought this to me. She said, here, you can drink more water. I said, I cannot carry that thing around and drink that. So I did today, and look, I've drunk almost a gallon of water. And I promise you, Lord, let me live. I'm going to drink that before I go to bed, just so I can say I did it. I think it's going to help me to drink more water. I drink a lot of water. I really do.
It definitely does.
I take a big old tumbler full of water every day. Sometimes I take Mama's lemonade recipe one. But I take a big old tumbler of water, and I drink a lot, and I'll drink it usually at night too, but it's 32 ounces. This is a whole gallon. So I'm trying to drink more water, and these little things, because I tell you what happens to you. If you're even a least bit tendency to be competitive, you look and you see that and you go, oh, it's 9 a.m., I got to drink an inch. So you go ahead and get it drunk. And then you look in a minute, it's going to be 12 o'clock and you've not even got to 11 a.m. water yet. Well, you go ahead and get that drunk. And then the next time here is 1. It's working today. Now, I don't know. I may just, but I've tried it today. And I've drank a lot more water than I normally do. And I think it's beneficial. So anyhow, I'll let you know how that's going to go. But today,
said, that would be embarrassing to drink out of something that big.
Who said that?
I would say that.
Let's see, Mama. I want to see this. All right, folks. Now, I don't think Mama needs a gallon of water a day. Mama, see how that would be.
Ain't that embarrassing? I couldn't lift it if it's full. I'd be going like this. It makes me think of moonshine jug.
Mama, you've tickled me. Can y'all see Mama walking around with that? She'd have to get wheels on it and drag it. It'd be like, come on, water bottle. Oh, Mama, you're right. It does look a lot bigger on you. What's as big as you are?
You had that full of water, I said it'd be heavy and I'd be like this. I wouldn't be able to.
Well, one good thing about it, it's got a straw in it. So you don't have to, do this. You can just hold it either on your desk or just straight down and just use the straw. So it's not like you have to tilt it up every time. You can just leave it sitting there and just bend over and drink it. So it works out pretty good. So I have drunk my coffee today. But coffee is a deficit on your water intake, so you need more water. And I think I feel better drinking more water. Even though I always drink a lot, but I probably equal it out. I drink water about as much as I do coffee. But not today, because I don't think I've had a gallon of coffee. I don't think. Folks, we're going to say goodnight. It's getting late. And I'm going to go take Maggie and let her lay in that green grass for a while. And you all have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Find you something to do. Find somebody to watch a movie with or something. Just love on each other and just be good to each other. And y'all find you something, make some memories.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow, Lord willing. Bye-bye.